making a new canvas, bigger, to test our brushes, to create our brushes. And I also name this brush presets here, because we can go always, it's good to have this, you can go in and make your own like new brushes. And I go for wider now, 4096 by 2048, so 4K by 2K. 4096 being the limit of the canvas here in Procreate. But I like the film, like the movie screen format. So here we have our... So right now we're going to do the sort of the usual way, paint with dark on a bright background. So I'm just testing out our soft texture brush again, and now I'm tapping with it. So you can tap with it to sort of make one imprint, or you can stroke it around to make to see how the brush behaves. Clear. And to begin with, I do a duplicate of this because I want the airbrush to behave very much exactly like this one, except I want a different shape source. So this has all the same settings as on the previous one, but I call this airbrush. And I select a new shape. Go into Photos instead of the Pro library. So on the top here, your camera roll, and then you see our presets down there. So now, here we have the airbrush. And I want to see if I can find another grain for it. It wasn't bad what we had, but it's always nice to test different things. So for this one I go with no grain, so the white one. And if you don't see anything, it might be a negative like this one was, so I just tap it, tap the icon. So you see now, nothing happens if I go into grain and adjust things, because it's solid white. And I'm not gonna do much here in the adjustments. Just move things around a bit just to see that, just to see on the shape on top there. It's a really good feedback to see how it's kind of looking. So you see it's very soft, it's very airbrush-like, but it still has some texture in it, which is, I think it's very important. And the opacity is sensitive to speed, so you can write with it. Hey! And you can use it as ink. So I use 3 fingers down to get this menu, and then cut, just to empty the canvas. And you see here it works good as a pen as well. And most brushes do. When you give it full force ink and then make it really small, almost any brush is a good pen.